Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Are you ready? If you are ready, we might start now.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, it's great. What about you that you want us to know?
Hi, good day. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Jing. I'm 23 years old and I have just completed my bachelor degree of analytical and environmental chemistry at University Malaysia Terengganu. I can command three languages, which are English, Bahasa Malaysia, and Mandarin. I tend to spend my times with outdoor sports, but the current pandemic situation doesn't encourage outdoor activities. Thus, I tend to spend more time for self-improvement during this hard time.
OUMT. Okay. Then what about the field that you like?
I am interested in chemistry since my first time exposed to it. In my opinion, most of the things in our life are related to chemistry and it plays a role in our development, which may lead us to a better life. Therefore, I decided to study in this field.
Okay, it sounds great. Then can you tell me about what can you contribute to this field?
I have my major in chemistry and I have been exposed to chemistry related courses. Within these 3 years, I have experienced handling analytical instruments such as HPLC, UVVs, and GCMS. I worked very hard in my education and managed to maintain in Dean list. Now, I'm ready to apply my knowledge to practice.
Okay, then the person for this job is must be able to meet the tight deadlines. Then do you experience about this or can you describe the things that you have done to demonstrate that you are qualified for this quality?
During my degree study, I was working on a project with another classmate for one of our courses. 2 days before the due date, she told me that she couldn't finish her part due to some problems in her personal life. So instead of panicking, I decided to do her part of the report. It is challenging, but eventually I managed to complete the report with a forest result.
Oh, I heard it is really challenging. Okay. Then can you tell me more about what activities were you involved in on campus and what have you learned from the activities?
All right. I'm a good team player. I can collaborate with people from diverse backgrounds. I've worked as a committee in few programs such as Mid Autumn Gala UMT 2018 and 2019 and ACC poster competition. From here, I have gained a lot of skills such as communication skills, time management skills, IT skills, and problem solving skills.
Oh, you mentioned about the AECC. Is that a club or something?
Yeah, it was a club of my course. It short form of that. It with full name is Analytical and Environmental Chemistry Club. Yeah.
Okay, sounds great. Then last question from me. What is the most difficult thing that you have accomplished in your life? Can you describe a little bit about this?
All right. Every new day in a job bring its own set of challenge and problems those one needs to tackle most effectively and seriously possible. Mentioning the most challenging situation, I was required to handle a team of such members who are naive and didn't know how much about the work. I'm a serious person and very dedicated to the work. I cannot bear any irresponsibility at the workspace. However, the team was quite the opposite. It was carefree to an extent, and it was very tough for me to handle them. But since I was given the task to work in a team, so I thought of handling them their way in a fun mode and tone. and make them realize how important it is to work seriously. It is for the benefit of not just the programs, but for themselves too. That trick worked, and the other team heads praised me for the approach.
Okay, thank you so much. And we will notify you once the result is come out. And thank you so much for your time. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Hi, very nice to meet you. You can start with your when you feel free to do that.
Hi, nice to meet you too. My name is Sopo Ai, 23 years old and come from Perak. I'm a fresh graduate from University Malaysia Terengganu and taking a bachelor degree in analytical and environmental chemistry. I managed to maintain my CGPA in 3.78 and learn a lot of theory in chemistry. Thus, I am ready to apply my knowledge in the practice.
Oh, student from UMT. Okay, right, very good. And we proceed to the next one. What about the this field that you like?
My parents encouraged me to contribute to the environments from a young age. This has become my core value in searching for my futures. So I entered university and took analytical chemistry as my major. I had a great professor who made it fun and he had previously working experience. So he had a lot of great stories of what is it like to work as a scientist. This had developed my interest and I decided to continue my career along this path.
Oh, that sounds great. All right. What do you think that you can contribute to this field?
As a fresh graduate, I know that I'm green in this field, but I learned a lot of chemistry subjects such as analytical chemistry, physical chemistry, environmental chemistry, and a lot. This I also have a hands-on analytical instrument skills such as HPLC and GCMS. So I work hard in my education and now I'm ready to apply all of this to practice. I'm eager to learn something new and will fully contribute to this field. Besides, I also have been work part-time as a clerk and sales executive before and obtained an excellent sales record. So this working experience indicates that that should not be a problem for me to communicate and contribute to this field.
All right, that sounds good. Let us move to the next one. Um, the person for this job must be able to meet tight deadlines. So, can you describe me the things that you have done to demonstrate these qualities? Or like maybe you can giving some example?
Hey, I might not have too much experience on working, but I remember one of the lab work, and we have to finish a ton of reports individually and weekly. This I have to manage my time for the report and assignments. Not only that, I participate in a lot of society activities, which will occupy my free time after the lecture. Therefore, although it is a fully packed schedule, I still manage to do it on time every week and pass the subject with an excellent grade.
Good. Seems like you have very good time management. All right. Next, we I would like to ask, what activities were you involved in on campus, and what have you learned since you got mentioned about that? You joined the social activities when after the lecture.
Oh, I have been a team leader for an exhibition of awareness of nuclear weapons. So during the exhibition, I have to take the initiative to train 40 narrators to narrate confidently. Besides, I also have to deliver numerous pieces of information to help them understand and narrate fully. This has trained my leadership skill and problem solving. I believe these are important skills to apply in my future. Besides, I also accomplished my final year project during this pandemic. Initially, I have to do my laboratory project as I have to hands-on to do the analysis. But due to the pandemic, we only managed to proceed our work um, in the online. So our lecturer suggests replace my FYP with an elective subject. But difficulties never let me give up to complete my paper. I changed the method by taking secondary data from my supervisor. Even if things don't unfold the way you expected, don't be disheartened or give up. One who continues to advance will win in the end. So I complete my FYP.
Wow, that's impressed me. All right, let's move to the last question since we are short of time. What is the most difficult thing that you have accomplished in your life so far?
Taking up challenges and tackling them effectively is what was taught to me during my graduate studies. It is always an hectic schedule in college for someone who always wishes to try hands on something new. So, from assignments to project to workshop, my time is always filled with a lot of activities and others. Although all the days are kind of challenging myself, the most challenging time for me was when I try out something new amid various other things I was handling. So managing the whole was very tough for me. I still remember during the peak, I have to attend a meeting and back to hostel at 2 a.m. at the midnight and continue class early tomorrow. But I did it with a good time management strategy, and I believe there's always chances for me to explore and grow up in this hectic life.
All right, thank you for time to interview with me, and we will notify you as soon as possible. I think within these 2 weeks we'll do. And thank you again for your coming. And that's all for me. Bye bye.
Thank you.